That is the correct way to define jazz. It must have a beat and it's got to have soul.
I'm currently getting ready for work. I just finished reading Babel by R.F. Kuang that I was buddy reading with my friend Gina, and 5 stars. Loved it. What a complicated book. I love that I went into it not knowing anything and how anti-colonialism it is and how it just like smacks you in the face with how much the world has benefited from racism and stepping on the backs of people of color and how much the world currently relies on the work of people of color. Highly recommend. Really loved it, and I'm so excited to do the next buddy read with Gina. I think I'm going silver in jewelry today because the belt, the black belt that I want to use today has a silver loop instead of the gold one. I feel like I use that one a lot. Hi. Hello. Hello. Apollo is here with me. We're dog sitting him for a little bit, so he'll be with us until the new year. I need to really clean my room, which is kind of the point of this vlog that I'm excited for. I couldn't decide on whether or not I wanted to do a holiday romance reading vlog or like a reset vlog, so I'm kind of combining both, so it's not entirely a reading vlog. That also helps to kind of lift the pressure on myself of making this a reading vlog because I have not been doing a really good job. Also weird because I had a DNF. If you watched my last video, you'll see. And then I just had a 5-star read right after. Let me show you my current book. I also really need to start heading out because I need to go to the library as well. But I'm reading Kiss Her Once For Me by Alison Cochrun, which I read Charm Offensive by her and really, really loved. I read that this year. So this is now a sapphic romance. Ellie falls into a fake dating romance deal with Andrew. She works at a coffee shop and he's the landlord. Ellie ends up falling for his sister. I think that's freaking hilarious. I'm having a fun time with it, even though I'm only like 60 pages in.
Can I get 2 McChicken?
Oh. I'm back from Long Island, and if you hear chewing sounds, it's because Apollo is eating. I am going to feed myself and probably find something to watch, but I also have a long night of editing ahead of me. I finished reading Kiss Her Once For Me by Alison Cochrun on the train ride home. It was so perfect that A, that I got a seat during rush hour, and B, that I finished it right as I was pulling into my station. We love that for me. I'm giving this book 4 stars. It was really, really cute, really sweet. I think I like the Charm Offensive more though, but this was really, really sweet. I definitely understood this situation. I also like didn't really understand how it like wasn't computing in me how tall the characters were, because Jack is like 6 feet tall and I was imagining like someone super petite because I had like one of my friends kind of gives off her vibes, but I think that like Ari is the petite like tiny one, which I think is also really cute. Is she? Wait, I don't even know. I'm just like creating these characters in my head based off of personality and not at all based on looks. Really, really enjoyed this, and I'm looking forward to reading the next holiday book as well. It's getting me into the mood. On Tuesday before I went to work, I went to the library and got another one. I got Duke Actually, although I've never seen Love Actually. So maybe that should be something I do before Christmas. I'm gonna make myself some dinner. I'm very hungry. But what an enjoyable read. I think I could have read, like, this is such an easy read. I think also because I enjoyed it, but also as a romance, and it's very queer, and just Andrew handsome. Everything about this was really nice. I think it was great to get me into the holiday mood. I did decide that my next book is going to be We Met in December by Rosie Curtis. I found out about this book in January or February and decided this would be better to read during the holiday season. 29-year-old Jess is following her dream and moving to London. She is sharing a house in Notting Hill with 4 virtual strangers. On her first night, Jess meets Alex, the guy sharing her floor, at a Christmas dinner hosted by her landlord. They don't kiss, but as far as Jess is concerned, the connection is clear. She starts planning how they will knock down the wall between them to spend more time together. But when Jess returns from a 2-week Christmas holiday, she finds Alex has started dating someone else, beautiful Emma, who lives on the floor above them. Now Jess faces a year of bumping into the man of her dreams and the woman of his. This is giving me One Day in December vibes, which I love and considered reading for this vlog as well if I could fit it in. And then my last book that I have planned is Holly Jolly Diwali by Sonya, Lalli. This one is also about a 29-year-old. Weird. Nikki. She has love for music and art but became an analyst for stability. She's stuck close to home in case her family needs her. She's always dated guys that seem good on paper rather than the ones who give her butterflies. So when she's laid off, she is throwing caution to the wind and living her life. She's booking a last-minute flight to her friend Dee's wedding. So she arrives in India in time to celebrate Diwali, which is in November actually, and the Festival of Lights, where she meets London musician Samir and they have a holiday romance or whatever. Super cute. Hate this lighting. I also loved that these 2 books are like similar in color. Anyway, I'm gonna get showered and then I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning of my room because my bed is a mess. The sheets need to be put on, some of the laundry needs to be put away, and then I can finally start getting ready with my room cleaning process. I do have this giant pile of books that I unhauled in a video that I need to deal with. Also, I think I can pick out a few more that can go into little free libraries that I don't think I could really sell. Maybe tomorrow or something. I am going to have coffee with my friend Samantha, but before then I can clean up my desk area, and then after, when I come back, I can also tackle a little bit of my closet and get rid of some clothes as well. Bed is now made and clear, and now it's time to get to editing. I'm so unwell. I'm truly unwell. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's snowing. Heavy rain turned into snow, which is like kind of yay. White Christmas, yay. I feel like as I get older, I'm feeling less of the Christmas vibes, which might have to do with like house decorating and not listening to music. Also, we met in December. I'm like 150 pages in. Decent so far. The sad part is that, of this vlog at least, is that I only know I'm getting rid of one clothing item, and it's this, because I haven't worn it at all. It gets really wrinkly. I don't know. I haven't worn it like at all this entire year. So that's the only one I know I'm getting rid of. And because of the frizz, my hair is fucked up. But I'm like getting rid of socks and underwear. I still have to like physically look through my closet. I don't know if I'm up for like taking things out, even though I think that's probably the best method. And I will also be looking for sweaters and possibly like jeans that I'll be getting rid of as well. Today is just so cold. It's a low of 11 degrees Fahrenheit. That is like -10 Celsius. I do not want to leave the house and feel wet and gross. I just wanted to say though, regarding We Met in December, I like Jess and Alex individually a lot, and they do spend a sweet amount of time together, although we don't like really get to hear about like specific stuff. He shows her around London, which is really nice, and like they're getting to know the city a lot better. Those are my sweatpants. Did you know that? Those are my pants. Okay? As I was saying though, I'm not really seeing the chemistry between the two of them, although I saw on Goodreads, I updated it, that I'm only 45% of the way through, so maybe something is gonna happen. Regarding Emma, she's not like someone that you could easily be like, fuck her, and how Jess might be a better choice for Alex, so that might be a little bit difficult. It's also just like a casual fling at this point, so I'm not really sure, but it does seem that Jess definitely has a crush on Alex, and Alex like thinks that Jess is the type of girl you settle down with. But I don't know if he's there yet. It is currently 15 degrees in New York. It's gonna be a low of 6, which means it's -9 Celsius with a low of -14. I would much rather it snowed if it's like this. Let me know if you like the summer or the winter. Personally, I really like the fall, something in between, but I prefer to be hot and sweaty than freezing cold, which helps that I'm not a sweaty person. I'm showing as little skin as possible. The face mask definitely helps. I'm sad that I forgot my gloves though, but we're going back to my house in Brooklyn for Christmas Eve dinner with my family, and we're getting ready to go. Please look at this difference between me wearing bundled up in my down jacket with my Timbs, and Sir Coda is wearing, this is so thin, and he's saying it's 3 layers. He's gonna have a scarf and gloves, but his ears are exposed. I mean, he runs hot, but I'm still worried. It's too cold for this shit, man. At least put the hood on or something. Good morning. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. It's also still Hanukkah and not quite Kwanzaa, but happy holidays. I started off my morning feeding Apollo and showering and then editing. I wanted to get ahead because I will have like 4 videos to edit in a week before I go off to Japan. I wanted to read also. I was going to start Holly Jolly Diwali, but decided that Duke actually is a better fit because this is actually a Christmas story, so I will read Holly Jolly Diwali after. This is a romance by Jenny Holiday. Max is the Baron of Loudon and heir to the Duke of Aquila, and he's not having a good Christmas because he has been dumped by his princess, and he has been sent by his father to go to New York to meet a prospective bride, and there he meets Danny Martinez. Danny is a no-nonsense, newly single New Yorker. Max might just be the perfect partner. Christmas Eve at dinner was really good and really nice. I think today is gonna be more low-key. I don't know why really we did Christmas Eve dinner instead of Christmas Day, but regardless, it was really good. I had finished We Met in December on the train coming here, and 4 stars. Really sweet. It's more of like an innocent romance, which I typically don't. I prefer smut. I definitely prefer like the innocent type of romance over Fade to Black. It was just a nice, really sweet romance. I liked that there were like dates in this. You could kind of see the timeline of how everything was going along. With Coda being awake, I was able to clear out a little bit more of my closet, so I'm doing organization as well. This is my current getting rid of pile with clothes that I don't really wear anymore. This is the pile of crew necks and hoodies that I need to organize, and I'm hoping to also get rid of the constant pile that I have on top of my suitcase. this is the pile of clothes I will be getting rid of. This is so much stuff. I have a few pairs of shoes as well. Books, shoes,